So today we're going to have continue the same topic, that is measures of location. We're going to see certain applications of this particular concept, under which we're going to have take one example, right? And before that, we're going to have again refresh our last class learnings. And the first that we have discussed was about the mean. This is the formula that is on your screen. Then we have learned that how we're going to have calculate through certain formula in Excel, where we have used the sum formula, and then we have defined the range. Then we have count the frequency in a particular column, and one more formula is there, that is average, and then define the range, right? Then we have discussed about the mode. This is the one of the mode formula. We have used histogram, where we have able to count the frequency of a particular input, right? And when this frequency is going to be have displayed in the form of graph, it will showed like this, right? And we have used that mode formula, mode.sngl. We have used normal mode also, and then we have defined that particular range. Then we have used one formula for mid-range, and in that mid-range we have discussed about how to find the minimum value in the Excel and the maximum value in the Excel sheet. So what we should have to do for that, we just have to use that minimum formula. I'll just write the average, and in that average we'll just put it the value of minimum in a particular range. So once we're going to have put MIN, then we have to define the range. Then automatically, due to this formula, the minimum value of that particular column or range, it will display on the particular Excel sheet. And the same thing here, maximum MAX, and define the range. And in that range, whatever the highest value will be there, it will going to have displayed over there. So average means divided by 2. And it will going to have get the value of a particular mid-range. Here we have took the formula of cost per order, right? Today we're going to have discuss about one more example that is on your screen right now. That is quoting computer repair times. Here, what we're discussing about? We are discussing about the application of a particular concept, that is measures of location, right? What happened here? Quoting computer repairs times. Here we're going to have take one example where we have a data of 250 customers and their computers repairing time. So in how many days that particular computer has repaired, and we have total 250 samples of particular data. Then first question, what repair time would be reasonable to quote to a new customer? For example, if new customer came to you, and if they will uh, give you certain computers to repair, and if he or she is going to ask you in how many days I should have to come to collect my computer, then what you should have to give the answer to them. It should not be just on certain inches, right? We should have to give the exact calculative time, that too from our data analysis. Here, median repair time is 2 weeks. Here we have calculated that median repair time was 2 weeks, mean and mode are about 15 days. Let's look at a histogram to get a better idea. So for this purpose, I have calculated a particular histogram tool also in this particular example, right? Just see here, we have used a one histogram example where what happened, 90% are completed within 3 weeks. So here we will see 90% of the computer will going to complete it within 3 weeks, that is in 21 days, right? So we can give a certain time to people of at least 3 weeks. Here, what is that? Mean and mode are about 15 days, right? So first we're going to have see a particular concept over Excel sheet. That is the major thing that you all have to be learn in this particular example or subject. We have to see how you're going to have get an information over a particular Excel sheet. So now in front of you right now, there is some sample is there and there are days of repair of a computer. We have total data of approx exactly 250 customers. So I have made this data just to show you how to use a particular application for a particular purpose. So here purpose is what? If the new customer will come to you and if they're going to ask you in how many days you're going to have to repair my computer or repair my computer, then we're going to have certain idea about it. So for that purpose, the company have took a 250 sample of a data, and this 250 samples are individual persons, right? For example, sample 3, sample 1, computer is repaired in 10 days. Sample 2, sample 2's person, computer repaired in 13 days, right? And then 35th compute person samples repaired in 13 days. Then like this, I have took a data, and for example, the last one is 237th person's computer repaired in 9 days, right? And 250 computers repaired in also 9 days. So here I have made one data, right? And this data is of what? Is for repairing of a particular computer. So this is already we have the whole data. I'm going to have copy this data again so that it will not going to affect when we're going to analyze it. So I'm going to have copied this the data. So this normal function you should know in Excel how to copy, how to drag. Now I'm going to have copy this. I'm going to have open a new sheet. Over it, I have pasted this data. Right. Now it's around 250 samples. Now you're going to have calculate average. Same average formula. Then we have to select the data range, close the bracket, and then enter. Right. So approx 14.72 is the mean value. So the same thing came here. What is that? Median or repair time is 2 weeks. Means we're going to have calculate the median also. But first we calculate the mean. So mean is what? Mean value came here how much? 14.72. It means that mean value is approx 15 days. Right. So average repair time of 250 customer is what? 15 days. Right. So it will one value came in front of us. Now we're going to have what we're going to have to do. We have to calculate the median, right? So all these things I already have told you that I'm going to again show you this median. right? Median is what? Middle value of the data when arranged from least to greatest. Here we already have calculated the mean value. Mean value is what? Is the average of defined range. So defined range we already have did. Just now I have did in front of you on your screen. 14.72 value is there. Average and the range defined up to 250 column. Sorry, row, right? So this will come. The value will come for here 14.72. It means approx 15 days. Now we're going to have calculate the median. So first what we have to do for the median, we have to first select the range and we have to sort it. We have to sort it from smallest to right. Again I'm going to have select the whole data. So it's a 250 rows, 250 samples that we're going to have analyzed today, just to know in how many days a average computer is going to prepare to give a date to the future customers, right? So 250 computers we're going to have take. So what exactly the median? The median criteria is what? First we have to sort that data from smallest to largest, right? Okay. So now the data is sorted out here. Some problem is still there. Why it is not sorted out properly? 12 is here. We have to again check what the problem with the data. We have to select the data. Again 250 data we have to select. Then we have to sort it from smallest to largest. Okay, sort. Now we'll see here. Here the data is sorted. It came from 5, 6, 7. Now we have to calculate the median. So for the median, what we should have to do? For the median, we have to calculate the median. The formula we have to write median and median. Then we have to start it. Then we have to select the whole range up to 30, 50, 250 samples. Then see here B251. It means from B2 means that from column B, second row, the data is up to what? B column up to 251st row, right? So enter. So just see here, the median is also approx 14 days, right? What we have, what exactly it means here? That is on in your PPT. Right, what shows here? It shows here the median repair time is 2 weeks, right? It means that the median value is what? 2 weeks. 2 weeks in the sense the same thing that came here. The median is 14 days, right? It shows here the median is 14 days and the mean is 15. Now is the time to calculate the mode, right? So for the mode purpose, we're going to have again MODE, select the range. enter, right? So mode we have somewhat here is 12, right? But as per this information, approx 15 days it will come, right? Okay, right. If we're going to have calculate here, one more data we have. So equal to mode (15 days). I told you some problem is there, right? Actually, here we have sort the data. That's why the problem came here. Okay. Now we'll see here. This is our median value. What is that? Median value is 14 days. Median value is 14 days. Here is our average, that is mean value. Mean value is up 14.72, means we can take it as a 15 days mean value. Now here we have calculated the mode, right? The mode is 15 days, right? So what it means? It means that approx 15 days it is to be taken by the repair people to repair our computer. So if new customer will come to you, right? If the new customer will come to you, then you have to at least tell them that it will take around 2 weeks to repair a computer, because what happened, your median value is 2 week. Your median value is how much? 2 week, 14 days. Then your mean value and mode are 15 days. So mean value and mode is, mean value here we have calculated 15 days, and here we have calculated 15 days the mode value, right? Here what we have did, here we have sort the data to calculate the mode, sorry, median. So that's why we have to calculate the mode with our original data, the unsorted data of sample. Here the mode value came 15, mean value came 15, and 2 weeks is the median value. Okay. Now what question arises, one more, to know the better insight about this particular analysis. For example, you are giving a words to the customer. If that words is not going to be have fulfilled, then your business is going to be affected. So to make sure more about this particular concept, what we're going to do in this PPT, it will show you, let's look at a histogram to get a better idea, right? So how are you going to have calculate a particular histogram value, right? So here we have a data. I am again going to have copied this data, because once still will going to have analyzed, then the data is going to be affected. Just like I showed you that due to calculation of the mode, sorry, median, that mode value is not coming accurately. So what I did, I again use my raw original data for the calculation of mode, then the value came accurate one. Now I'm going to have paste it here in front of you. Sample is there. Sample in the sense we have took around 250 samples. We have took around 250 samples of customers, and we have noted down how many days already the company took to complete their repairing work, right? So one first samples repairing work will going to complete in 10 days, and second sample in 13 days. Like this, we have noted down the 250 samples repairs, computers repair days. Now we're going to have judge in more accurate way about that our through histogram, right? So histogram is what? We have to choose the data button. From data, we went to data analysis. Now we have used the histogram, that we have choose different kinds of options are there in the boxes. We have to choose the histogram and we have to click on OK. Now what we should have to do? We have to define the range for our analysis purpose, right? So from here, from sample one, we have to take the range input up to 250, right? Now one more thing. Here, what we should have to do, we have to give a bin range. Bin range in the sense, for example, there are number of days are written here. So what we have to give here, we have to give the range from 1 or from 0 to how many computers have completed from 1 or 0 to 30 days, right? That's the range we have to give. For example, many samples are there in this particular data. Those have completed their particular work within 12 days, in 12 days. So for example, 4 customers have computers have repaired in 12 days. So what we should have to give? We have to give the define the range, bin range, that at what value is going to repeat in number of times, right? So for that purpose, we have to define the a particular range also. And here we already have defined the input range, that our data, and here we have to define the bin range. Bin range should be 1. Sorry, again we have to click. We have to cancel it, because what happened, we have to define the bin range also. So bin range, we have to take it from 1 to, we'll take from 0 also, no problem. 0 is not possible for anyone. 1, 2, then like this. We have to take up to 30 days. So it will going to show you in our histogram analysis, it will going to show you how many numbers of particular days are repeating. For example, 18 days are repeating for how many customers, 20 days are repeating for how many customers. So the maximum, the particular frequency will be there. The maximum you can able to tell the people about their repairing time, right? I will show you how it will come, right? So first, what we have did, just see here very carefully what we should have to do with the data. We have a data of sample and days of repair. Then before starting the histogram, we have to define the bin range. Bin range means we have to define the range of our data's deviation. It means that from 0 to 24, 30 days, it will take for all the samples to complete their data. Sorry, complete their work. So here I took define from 0 to 32. Right now, again I went to data analysis, histogram. Okay, so it automatically it took my last selection. Now I have to select the bin range. Bin range will be from 0 to 32, right? Now new worksheet, I need a chart output also. Now okay, now see here, one chart is in front of you. It will show you a bin rate, a number of days, how many computers are prepared for a particular day, right? 12 computers are completed in 20 days. 14 computers, only 5 computers people are there completed in 4-5 days, right? So these are the kind of data. So here it is in front of you. 0 persons are there. What does that mean? Bin 0 persons have in 0 days. One customer have in 1 day 0 customers, 0 repair was there. In 2 days 0 repair was there. In 3 days 0 repair was there. In 4 days 0 repair was there. In 5 days one customer has able to repair his computer. It means that only one customer is there whose computer is repaired in 5 days. Then 2 customers are there whose computer is repaired in 6 days. Like this the data means. That is called the frequency, right? Now I'm going to have calculate the, I will show you, just see here the example in front of you in the PPT. The same picture is there that I just now I showed you. Repair time, it's a repair time, right? Okay. Now see here what they have did. Days are there, frequency we have calculated through the histogram. Now we have to calculate the relative frequency and cumulative frequency just to know in how many weeks maximum computer is repaired, right? So this is again we will have using our Excel sheet. Now first I have to add the frequencies total. So frequency total, home, auto sum. We have to check. Now see here 250. It means that is correct. 250 samples we have. Now we have to use the same thing is here we are doing relative frequency. Relative frequency, right? What, how are we going to have calculate the relative frequency? Equal to this data individual frequency divided by total frequency, right? But total frequency we have to put a dollar sign here because 250 that cell we have to fix. 250 is going to use in every individual frequency, so we have to fix it by dollar sign, right? Then enter. Then I'm going to have use, I will drag the frequency, right? One thing I have to check here, the sum of relative frequency should be 1, so it is 1 here, so it's correct. But one thing I want to have repairs 1 again here. I have here, just see 3 decimals are there, so it's confusing us. So we have to again go to the format or right number sample decimal place should be 2 only, right? Then we have to format the cell, every cell, right? So now two values are only there. Now what we should have to calculate cumulative frequency just to know that in how many days total computers, maximum computer is going to repair. So cumulative frequency I have took. For that what should I have to do? I have to add, cumulative means we have to add the previous frequency, right? So equal to sign, this one, no change in that, equal to sign, this one, plus this value, previous one, right? Then again I'm going to have drag this particular, right? Again I have to format, right? What we should have to format the cell for the particular decimal value. Format painter, this system we should have to know. Very, it's general function we should have to know. Right? Now see here, we're going to have, see, so approx 90, 89.89 is there. If you're going to have, again, I'm going to have control Z, means if you're going to have undo it, then you will see here, it's a approx yes. So it will take around 22 days, or you can say it will take around 89 and 90. So 90% of the systems is going to repair in 21 days, right? So what it means? It means that what we have calculated with the mean value, the median value, and the mode value, they are approx. They are indicating that it will take 15 days to repair computer. But once we're going to have calculate through histogram, then see 90% of the computer is going to repair in 21 days. So it will take 3 weeks. So more accurate image, more accurate information, it will be there in front of us, right? Same thing that we have did in the Excel sheet. Approx 89.89 means approx 90 days it will take, as per our data, 90 days it will take to its cumulative frequency, right? That we already have did earlier. That is called a Pareto analysis. If you have remember, 21 days it will take to repair computer, average computer. So what is the meaning? It means that when we have calculated the mean, it was 15 days. When we have calculated the median, it was approx 14 days. That is same 15 approx. And when we have calculated the mode, that value also came as what? 15 days, right? Here we have calculated mode 15 days. Okay, so for today's class, I'm going to have sufficient for today's class it is, and again I'm going to have summarize you what we have did today in this class, what we have trying to understand that whatever we are going to have understand in this particular concept, statistical analysis, we have to know that where we can apply this particular knowledge. So here we supposed that there is a one repairing center we have. In that repairing center, if the new customers will come, and if you're going to have tell them that in how many days your computer is going to have repair, then it should be on certain statistics, it should be on certain analysis. So for that purpose we have used the tool of mean, mode, median, and then we have calculated the frequency also through histogram, right? And we have a data of, then what we have did, we have took a data of 250 samples, 250 people, 250 customers we have. Those have already repaired, those computers have already repaired through us. That 250 data we have took, that one sample, sample one repairing time days was 18 days, two repairing time was 15 days. Like this, we have took 250 sample, right? And then we have calculated the mean, mode, and median, just to know that what is the average time of repairing of computer, so that we can give a more accurate picture to the customers, those will come in future to us for repairing their computers, right? Then what we have did to get more accurate picture, we will use a histogram for calculating the relative frequency and cumulative frequency. So same thing we have did on the Excel sheet also, where we have calculated the mode of sample, that mode exactly the 15 it came. Then we have calculated the uh, particular mean value, it is also 15 days, right? 14.72 it came at 15 days, and the median also, it was 14 days, right? So but to calculate more accurate picture, we have used the histogram, and we have used the frequency, right? And we have calculated the relative frequency, then we have calculated the cumulative frequency, and that from cumulative frequency we got a more clear picture that 90% of the computer, that is going to prepare in 21 days. It means that for more better relations with customers, we want to get a more clear picture, and then we're going to have convey them that it will take approx maximum 21 days or 3 weeks. Earlier what we have decided, 2 weeks, 15 days or 14 days, but now we're going to tell them that it will take a 3 weeks to repair your computer, right? So today's class, I'm going what about today's class, we're going to have learned that application of the mean, mode, median, and histogram calculation, that is relative frequency and cumulative frequency, right? So tomorrow we're going to have discuss more over the same topic. We're going to have discuss about measures of dispersion, another